Welcome to today's go at progress, not perfection. Uh, New day, new day indeed. Appreciate always appreciate the comments and suggestions are always welcome. Definitely open to trying this left side camera. I got to tell you, it's a little weird to turn this way and talk. So something I can certainly get used to if this actually is a better vantage point for the camera to pick it up since I'm right-handed. So that's certainly the goal, to show the canvas better. I'm going to dive right in and just kind of get on with it. Got a couple things on my mind I may babble about a bit. Still haven't decided on painting yet. I did pick colors for the palette. I've just got the darks. I really am going to hold myself to not doing this as a CRI instructional video. And again, that's just because I want the freedom to share my own opinions while I am still fully honoring my agreement when I'm instructing under my credentials. So this is Dan's thoughts and opinions. May comment on a few things. This is neither financial advice nor telling you what to do in other ways. Do I have some thoughts and ideas? Of course. So let's jump in. Let's get the liquid white on there and see where this one takes us today, huh? Today is September 23rd. Tuesday, September 23rd, 2025. So, it is very strange for me to stand here at the easel with the camera running, just starting to paint. I mean, not really with a thought or a class coming up or something I'm practicing or a bunch of stuff I want to tell you or teach. I've been very few times since I got certified as an instructor that I've actually painted that wasn't a demonstration or in preparation for a specific class. The sad part of that is I do miss just painting for fun. When I started painting, 5 years ago, July, Lori and I took that first class over. It's north of Ormond Beach. I think we were straight out from the Flagler Pier, a couple miles, that art studio out there. Man, I got home from that trip and I ordered all that stuff, and man, I just painted like crazy. One a day for the first while, and then golly, set up the studio so I didn't have to take it down. Took over the front bedroom. It wasn't too long that I had all the walls covered, floor to ceiling. And I go back to that. And I love sharing with you guys, but we call this community. This may be the start of communication, but come on. A connection between me and this phone, and you sitting somewhere in electron land, and maybe we trade a sentence in a comment thread. I'm sorry, folks. I hate to let the genie out of the bottle and be the one to say it, but that ain't community. That isn't connection. That's sort of an introduction. It would take a much more effort to participate in community, relationship, actual connection. I mean, at least it does for me. At least it does for me. I do enjoy a lot of the perks of technology. I certainly benefit from it, my gosh. But man, It frustrates me to no end. You know, all this technology to make television so easy to watch. It takes almost 5 minutes to get the television turned on the right screen to finally load because it's trying to do so many things and autoplay so many videos that when you finally get to the home menu bar at the thing and pick the right app and open it, oh, you're in trouble if you press one wrong button. You know, if you press that little curly Q back button one too many times, oh my goodness. I do miss the days that you just walk over and turn it on and it's on. I mean, granted, the picture wasn't as good, the screens weren't as big, the colors weren't as bright, fine, the sound wasn't as good, but it worked. And it was on. Man. Of course, that's my old way of thinking. Because now, as I'm standing here saying that, I'm going, well, what in the heck do I need it on so fast for? I do miss the intuitive parts of technology because that I have definitely been. It doesn't strike me as it just flows anymore, and I definitely think that's me just aging above where technology needs to stay and be utilized by those that do comfortably just intuit that sort of thing. I don't know. I'm just rambling. Kind of just been in a rambly brain lately. Difficult conversations and decisions, finalizing things almost, and got a little fired up with how much paint I put on there first. I do like painting winter, and I do like painting in mostly one color. I think that's what we're going to do. And I've got something sticky on my thumb, and I cannot figure out what is it or why it won't go away. What was that? Oh, that was from an old paint thinner bucket. That's what I was doing. That's exactly what that was. Okay, yeah, it does. That gets like a sticky, really sticky. All right, here we go. Thank you, 2-inch brush. All right, here we go. Let's just see what falls out. Oh, I just love how a sky can just develop like that. Maybe we'll have water. I don't know. Let's just be ready for it. Not going to be purposefully silent, but I will let you know. Knocked over the new uh, tripod. My fault. I think I've got us reset there. Let's make sure we've got the focus trapped. Oh, I don't know what's happening. Here we go. We're painting. I'm not doing the tech side. I'm in the way there. I know that. Yeah, so I don't just paint for fun. That's where I was kind of rambling before, I think. And I'd like to start doing that again. You know what's sad? I talk myself out of painting because then I'll have another canvas to store. Oh, what a sad thing to say to myself. Don't talk to myself that way, Dan. Give a canvas away, my goodness. Paint it, turn it loose, gift it to somebody else. You ever talk yourself out of doing stuff like that? And I hope you go the other way. Well, if you face that and got kind of a thing you tell yourself, throw that, email me that, or shoot me a message if you would. I'd welcome some input to try a different way. Well, I'm so grateful for the local support groups that I am a part of for both my addiction and also for currently grief. I'm not selling it, but I'll tell you the one I am participating in. It's called Grief Share. So offered through some wonderful church organizations locally. And as difficult as it is, I can certainly see the importance of it and look forward to working through my own grief process and participating so that I can pass it on to the next who finds themselves in the same very hard position that our family has been through. Certainly not just me, alone, but everybody who knew Andrew. So, I think I'll just keep painting for a while. Yeah, I'm going to either have to find a way to get permission to play music I like to listen to while I paint, or I'm going to have to not be doing as many videos because I would like to have the music. I like the music. So if you play contemporary kind of Christian music or worship music and would like to jam that while I paint, well, let's figure out how to do that. And by let's figure out how to do that, I mean, if you know how to do that, we can do it. Or let's go someplace you can play and I'll paint while you play. Or, oh, I need the music. I need the music. So often it has words when I don't. In fact, if you've never listened to Christian radio, boy, in the days we're in, I would suggest it. Get away from the alphabet soup news of every flavor and pour some positivity and love and forgiveness and repentance and remorse, whatever you have to do, whatever your situation is. Mine is mine. I carry plenty of my own baggage. Don't pretend. I will not BS you for a second like I've got any of this figured out, really. But I'll tell you one thing. I'm so glad when the kids were both small that there was Christian radio, because it helped me protect them from the rest of the garbage that was out there. At least what was pouring in their ears. So I know locally the ones that I get to listen to are both in the midst of their annual fundraisers. So if you find yourself in a spot that you need that kind of support, well, tune into that sort of radio station, because the music, the message will carry you when you can't carry yourself, because it's absolutely divinely sent directly from God, I believe. And that's why it is effective. You find yourself in a position that you can support financially, please do. The size doesn't matter. For me, it was the attitude behind it. And I'm sorry, I'm really struggling. Just not going to try and talk. I'm just going to try not to do a weepy, snotty face right in the microphone. But I'm also not going to hide from my emotions on these videos. I'm going to welcome them. And I'm going to learn from them. Because I'm not afraid of them. What are we going to do? What do you want, Candace? Where are you taking us? Where are we going? I don't know. Let's just go. Can't see the end. Let's just start. That's the best way to get there. Oh yeah, how about let's do some round clouds. Sorry if I keep putting my dome right in the front of the camera. I'm not quite used to it being over my left shoulder yet, but I hope that camera angle is helpful. Sorry, that's me again. It's my palate bonking the uh, staff of the stand-upper thing there. Which way are we going to make that go? It's those clouds kind of look like they belong there. Let's do a couple more though. Clouds are so free. Love clouds. That's why I like the rawness of emotion these days, man. I'm just not going to try to plan it. I got to tell you, that happens to me when I'm driving sometimes. It's happened to me in conversation, quite honestly, with strangers that I've met in a coffee shop that were just, I was waiting to meet an appointment yesterday morning. Happened to say good morning to the fellow sitting next to me. And inside of 30 seconds, we both knew each other's name, what we were doing there that morning, why he was in town visiting, what he does for a living, what do I do. And it's just because we had a little connection. He's in town for a really special thing and something he's really looked forward to for a long time. And man, he was just explaining it with such electricity. He was getting, you could just tell, emotional and, really excited about it. He's just about there. Oh, I could feel it too. And it was just, man, let those emotions happen. I really, we're so similar. I have the same fears. I'm finding that anyone who will let myself be that open and vulnerable and honest with, they do too. Oh, and seeing people succeed because there's a way to have that fear removed. And I've learned it and I'm following it. And oh, I hope you find it yourself. I can't hit you over the head with it. You have to pick it up. It's laid at your feet like it was at mine for so, so long. Mm. All right, one more cloud, one more cloud. I think that'll be the last cloud for this one. We'll see. We'll know in a minute, won't we? Just a little wind. Just a little wind. There we go. I've really seen some very incredible stringy little clouds lately. Let's see if we can sneak a couple of those in just for a little homage to the wispy clouds I like so much. Just a few. Just a few. Oh, they can be subtle. Sometimes special gifts are just for you, not for anybody else. Just pick those up. Special little treasures. Don't have to spike them. Don't have to do anything crazy. Just pick them up. Just pick them up, Dan. All right. Like that. Like where we are so far. Mm-hmm. Oh, maybe that's what we'll do. We'll do a couple of mountain ranges. Oh, good. And I love our sanitation team here in Ocala. Man, you want to talk about a group that runs on schedule and a little, man, I so appreciate what they do for us. It's great. Let's just use our dirty sky brush. We'll be fine. Just soften those off a bit. Not so bold. There we go. There you go. Oh, yeah. Those are going to miss real nice. A little gray on highlight. Not too crazy mountainy. Snowy, I mean, up there. Subtle. Cold. Oh, you know, another actually wasn't on a Christian station at all, but I heard a song, I believe you pronounce the gentleman's name Shabuzi, called Good News. I don't know how you'd get a message to that gentleman, but I love that song. So, while not in the contemporary Christian category, sir, if you'd like to play that song, I would love to paint while you jam because, ooh, man, I can't sing like you, but boy, when I'm alone in the car, I got it turned up and we are jamming. I love that song. Whew. Man, I'd like to know the story behind it. Because oh, I like that song. It's beautiful. I love doing mountains like that. I do. I think it's the coolest looking thing ever. I hope you like it too. I swear I love it every time. Oh, oh I do love that. See what happens. No pressure. I just love it. And there I go again. That's all right. Back and forth. Highlight and shadow. Yep. There's no secrets to this. Just practice it. If this interests you, you can do it. Even if it doesn't interest you, you could do it. Maybe then it might interest you. Who knows? It's all right if it doesn't. Everything is not for everyone. How could it's funny how we all I've thought that for so long. I don't know. It's just default wiring or you just sort of I just sort of assume everyone is as smart as me and thinks just like me. I guess maybe that's the attitude I've been coming from just by default. Is that gross to admit? But I mean, kind of a powerful realization. If in fact true, well, I can fix it. Oh man, I don't want everybody to think like me. How boring would that be? We certainly wouldn't have a lot of the cool things we have. Mm-hmm. Love the way that starts to feel coming out of there. Well, I did get to teach 2 classes locally this weekend at a big event. The day before on Friday, that all went well. The good thing is we can always get them better. Me as a teacher, that's exactly what I mean, by the way. Closed out this current semester with those 2 classes, and we've got a lot of class offerings coming up. This next semester, which is October to March. How about we missed this out real nice? Way back there. I'm gonna do more mountains, I think. Okay. Put a bigger set, kind of getting a little closer. Leave it just sort of mysterious down in there. That sounds kind of cool. Huh? What if we sneak in a little something else first? Let's see what happens if we like this. I think Grandin just got back to the house here, so that's cool. I may pause this video. I will. We don't edit, you know that. Yeah, that is his car door. I'm going to pause this here in just a second, and I'll be right back. What's up, dude? How's golf?